Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream today. This is your Dreamweaving throne sitting in Spider Mama Amiya Ranya, and my new chair that I bought, of course, looks exactly like this. It is no different than this. This is the chair that I got. Okay, so when you picture me in my brand spanking new fancy new chair, is this one. I have a throne and it's really good for my back. And it's awesome, and I'm gonna tell you the the epic tale of the chair that I bought, which is not actually this one. I wish it was pink. I mean, this is black, but you know, it's probably for the best that it's not pink, because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like really hefty chairs just don't come in pink. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I feel like that's purely for aesthetics, right? But a nice like office chair, which is what I got, is black. It's fabric. It's like, it's got rubber and stuff. It's got metal. I will tell you all about it. Gamer chairs can, but I advise against those. That's why I said. I feel like good chairs, you know, don't usually come in pink. I feel like gamer chairs are not good chairs, okay? Let me get rid of this stupid chair. No, the one that is not like this, sadly. Okay, so I went to the store, the chair store, and when I got there, right, there's all kinds of different chairs, and I tried sitting in all kinds of different ones, and there's this really comfy chair, and it was so roomy, and the reason that was so roomy was because it was like it was like specifically a chair for like bigger people, so it was definitely not the chair for me, but it was so freaking comfy. But it was also leather, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna get a leather chair because my cats are just gonna like pick at it. I need like fabric or mesh. So then there was one that had like a mesh back that was really nice, pretty comfy, but it wasn't not as adjustable as I wanted. And then I found a fabric chair that was so nice, so many adjustabilities, so comfy, so felt like it was helping my back, but it was so expensive. But I was like, you know, I was gonna spend X amount of money on a chair, right? What was so expensive? The chair, Wilson, the chair! The chair! How expensive? I don't know what I should say exactly. Sorry, that was... I feel like I've already said chair like 50 times. Sorry. Okay, so yes, I mean, well, it's not the chair I'm using in my streaming room actually. Or is it? You guys, someone just asked if it could be a tax. So now I'm thinking it is the chair that I used to stream. So anyway, I was prepared to spend X amount of money, and if I use it to stream, yes, it can. And then I was like, well, you know what? Today Buckles gave me, I do work from it. That's true. That's true. But anyway, I was like, today Buckles gave me X amount of additional money, and they said this is for the chair. So I'll go up to this high. So it was pretty much like the most expensive, or one of the most expensive chairs there. So I got the store person to get like the box for me. 2,000? No. It was nowhere close to even $1,000. Okay. But then I got the person to get the box with the chair in it, and there was none. No chair. And then they were like, well, we can give the floor one to you at half price. And I was like, yes. Okay, it looked brand freaking new. There's like nothing wrong with it. And I was like, yes. Instant yes. So that's the story of how I got my new epic chair. Anyway, hello everyone. Let me greet you all. Hello Batsu and Cloudy and Kevin and Shadowbeat and Stronglove Pig and Gaio. It was not tooted in. The only person that'll be tooting in it is my cats. They're not people. Well, yes they are. Well, they're cats, but you know, they're like people. Hello No Fun Zone and Cyber Soldier and I did Shook the House and Turbo and Wilson and Sturm and Kappas and Koala Slime and FC and hello to Planum and DJ and Conky and hello to Gildrian and Storm and Shino and Iron Stag and hello to Lurkers and Ball Watchers. Oh, and thank you so much Akatsuki for the gifted membership, by the way. I forgot to say that as we started. Thank you. Please say thank you to Akatsuki if you got that one. Hello to Turismo and Scott and Heart. I hope you feel better soon. Hello to Railgun, only my real good cat, Really Masuku. Hello Silver Mist and Mephi and Tomo. Mouse and K7 and Maxter. And hello to Saltisid and Nisimomo and Incisor and Seek and Electronic Pig and JD Assassin. And hello to Gudare and Indecisive and Riley and Yaruko and Mega D. Ohamiya to Akatsuki and Peppermint and John Zero and Hussar and Noah and Matthew. And hello to Policeman and Gento and Marv and Onyx and Temple Paradox and Pengcho. Hello to Yuko, hello Lupus and Lazam and Finite Set and Rosa Cannon and Macau and Yo-Yo and Saber Knight and Mystic. Oh, you know what the best thing about the chair is? I'm never gonna shut up about this chair. I was like so excited last night. I was like, this is what being an adult is all about. Getting a great deal on something you really, really need to improve your life. You got a chair? Yes, I got that chair. You think you got missed? Hero, hello. I don't think I got to you yet, actually. I'm not finished, sorry. I just had a you know, a brief a brief chair interlude. Hello Macau and Yo-Yo and Saber Knight and Mystic. Yeah, let me see. Let me finish saying hi before I hello Nugget and Bran and Local Man and Alpaca. And hello to JP and Phoenix. And hello to Papita and Talon and Finn and Big Simp and Brielle and Siesta and Damascus and Bellaware. Hello to Mr. Friend and Millennium Cyborg. And hello to My Little Roni. hello Roxu and Nori. And Mr. Beautyface and Panda Man. Mia to Adrian and Movit and Neo Joe Shizzle and Cosmic Spear. And hello Swiffer Sweeper. And hello to Jackson and Sir Tak and Eki and Chris. And hello to Boran and Esperanza. Hello to... Oh yeah, so yeah, I didn't have to assemble it myself because it's already assembled because it's the floor model. Hello Skills Tipper and Jessie and Phanology and Sprite Junkie. Hello Korgoth and Hero. There you are, Hero. Hello to Yan and Mati and Bubon. Mia to Smoker Mega Drive and Comfy Noise and Dirty Socks. And yes, I am a staunch proponent of not being a proponent for the gamer chair. does that sentence make sense? Hello Dino Slay and Max Bob and Hyper Epsilon and Person Guy and hello to I guess not. Everyone's question marking me. Hello hello Puck Puck and Kinetic and hello to Optimal and Yonju Nana and hello to Mauricio and hello Hugo, hello to Absolute Link, hello Des4, Ohamia to Sneaky Alt and P Taco Mr. Previous to streams due to poor sleeping habits. That's okay. I hope it's better. But I had a dental appointment today, so you woke up before 2 p.m. Pacific. Good for you. Good job. No, not stench. Yeah, I understood the general gist, right? Ohamia to Naznabor and Jokei and hello Momotaros and Migraine and Elusive Man and Sora and Hiders and Luigi Gamer and hello to Yoshi. And hello to Rain and Vegito and Demon Spawn. Hello to Marcifar and Mimi. And is that everybody? Hello Nines. Hello Reverie. I think that's everybody. Welcome you guys. Thank you so much for coming today. Yeah, so the chair. So, you know, my back pain I got from my crooked chair came on like surprisingly suddenly, and it was like pretty severe. Somehow. Hello, Just a Cannon. And once I got the new chair and like sat in it for the night and got hello Matt. And got a good night's sleep. It's pretty much, I mean, it's still a little bit tickly, but it's nothing crazy. So I'm feeling much better already, which is kind of amazing. No, I didn't sleep in the chair. Did you try stretching? Yes, you guys have been stretching. I tried stretching before I bought a chair. Lower lumbar region. Thank you so much for the donation. Thank you, Ami. Gluteus Minimus wants to say thank you as well. My lumbar is so well supported with this chair, and the lumbar is adjustable, so it's in the perfect spot for me. But yes, I'll still get a massage. Okay. Hi Jamal and Alpha Omega. I'm still gonna book the massage appointment. You try back stretches. I'm gonna pour water on all you guys. Keep saying that. Hi, Dirt Magician. Drink for every chair. Have a shot for every time I say chair. You'd already be passed out. Take a sip of tea. Alright, so today's today's presentation, that's what I'm looking for. High Pressure Mod is about Demoscene stuff. I'm Mommy took the chair to the bed, set it horizontally, and then sat. No, I did not do that. I laid in the bed like a normal person. And I was pretty sore at first when I laid in bed, but then when I woke up, I was fine. Just realized you haven't broken the keyboard tray in ages. Yeah, because I got a new one. That's not just a drawer. I got this ages ago, actually. It was a gift on Throne. This one clamps to my desk. Hello, Sea-Line. Second reality on a 486. Let's go. Let's freaking go. So yeah, as the the Demoscene people say, greets. Cool attachments. I mean, it's got slidey. It's got slidey. Yeah. If there is some cool experimental music videos, pretty much. If there is and you guys want me to see, we'll probably have time at the end. You're welcome. Freaks, no, greets. Like greetings, you know. It's a little bit of slang. Okay, let's go. But you know, okay, so I already feel so lame because okay, let me just say, this is my Demoscene thingy. Hello, Zehutsume. Is it sad that I mostly know these due to certain attempts to obtain software? No, that's like how everyone does. Hello, Winter Hell. So yes, I am not cool. Okay, my disclaimer. Hi, Deathwin. I am not cool. I am like a mom, you know. I mean, I'm not literally a mom, but I'm like a bucko mom, you know. Like I got mom vibes. Hello, Ergo. So I don't think I'm cool. Hello, Jonathan. I don't think I'm cool. I don't think I'm a cool mom. I'm a cool spider mama. So let me just say that while I'm explaining this, it's gonna sound incredibly, probably dorky. Hello, Sai. You're pretty swell. I think I'm swell. I just don't know if I'm cool. Hello, and Carol. When people don't think they're cool are actually cool. People who think they're cool are trying too hard. That's kind of true, but there's definitely gonna be some people who don't fall into either category. I think you're pretty cool and a lot of things you do are cool. Okay, I'm really cool and epic. But I'm probably gonna sound like a freaking... you can't explain this like cool, interesting niche, like underground-esque stuff without coming across like in this kind of like educational setting without coming across as kind of lame, I feel like. So that's all. That's all I mean. I know, Shaq. You don't have to try to be cool, you just have to be you. Just be yourself. That's great advice, you guys. So you'll explain. Yeah. I'm nervous. You'll understand, especially when I get to like the slang section where I try and just like explain slang to you. Yeah, the programming required for this stuff is insane. It's very technically advanced. I don't understand a lot of it. There's parts where I tried to explain some other tech stuff about it, but you know. I'm not, you know, I don't know that. I don't actually know that much. It's difficult to try and understand completely. But you know, if I'm wrong, then you guys can just tell me. And if I'm wrong and you don't know, then I'm right. Alright. Hello, GBMB. So what is a demo? So and hello, Cyrus. You have probably heard of demo in the traditional sense. You probably mostly heard of demos. Usually there's something that will showcase how a product works and to what degree it works. And in a lot of cases, especially video games, they give you a chance to try it out yourself. And if you've ever seen a commercial for ShamWow, It consists entirely of them demoing the product. Hello, it's Vince with Demoscene. Vince, what's his name? Vince Deal. Vince. His name was crazy. It was like something related to like commerce somehow. Vince Offers. Like what? How is that your name? I guess he got into the perfect job. Hi, Sorcerer. I don't think he's dead. I think he might be in jail. Or is he? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what's up with this guy. I'm just talking about the commercials, y'all. He looks like he could be... Hi, Rats. Jesse just said he looks like it could be Dream's dad. Okay. Enough of that. So yeah, Xiaomao, they're just demoing the product. Same with like, you know, Flex Tape or, you know, OxyClean, I guess. All that stuff. They're demoing the product in those commercials. So when it comes to games, you might be familiar with like shareware demos and demo discs. Or like limited gameplay demos, which are like just to give a chance for people to try the games for themselves and see what it's about in a time where you can't really go to YouTube, or you definitely can't go to YouTube and like find video footage of a game to decide whether it's something you would enjoy. Hello JR. Entire galaxy of Windows 95, 98 games, you want to go there? You can probably get this somewhere on archive or something. But when it comes to Demoscene, okay, we're only sort of talking about those things. So essentially the people creating these demos are trying to create something really cool and interesting and you know, nice looking and visually appealing and as advanced as possible using their hardware, and in a lot of cases while using a limited amount of resources, and it would be demoed real time on the software itself. And there's a lot of information and material about the Demoscene, and a lot of it has been archived. To an insane degree, it's been archived. Like, there's still sites that exist from like a long time ago. Very Web 1.0. It's important to know that demos are not videos, they're all created with code. Right, that's why I said it's demoed real time on the software itself. It's not, you know, it's the impressive thing about it is that it's able to like run on the hardware. Hi Hiyoko and Sweet Wooble and Ravoir. Was the juggler Demoscene? Oh, you mean yes, the guy juggling the like 3D balls. Was it Demoscene? I think someone recreated it on another piece of hardware for a Demoscene thing. Yeah. Except for when the demo has FMVs. Well, sure. A lot of big Demoscene archives also extensively document how they were made and share source code. Yes, and there's like these meetings that happen, which we'll talk about, and like all of those are archived and like when they happened and like who won the competitions and stuff. Hold on, I need to turn my fan off. I'm too cold. So not like trailer stuff. No, not a demo in the traditional sense of the word. Hi Smashes and Lupe. Showing off the hardware like the Black Midi community. I don't know what the Black Midi community is, but probably. It is very, very cool, and there is a lot of material, and it's been around since like the 80s, really. So let's take a look at it. I found it really interesting to learn about what the kind of sense of community and competitive spirit can achieve. One day I'll find an input to modify the Ami demo at the start of our streams to not get hit by that one enemy. That's an eye catch. Okay. But that is like a gameplay demo, right? But that's not I just want to clarify, that's not really the kind of demo we're talking about. It's more like showcasing hardware capabilities, pretty much, in like really unique ways. Oh yeah, sorry, attract mode, not a, what did I say? Omake? What did I say? Pre-rendered colorful images are often part of a demo, but rarely the whole demo. Yeah, so we're gonna look at a bunch. Okay, so the hardware used for demos. Usually when people think about demos, what comes to mind is like, Commodore, computers like Amiga and Commodore 64 and things like that. But Demoscene also exists for other hardware. This means you have demos for DOS. You got stuff for Apple II computers. You got stuff on the MSX. You got and even on gaming consoles as well. So here are two different ones. Hold on one second. Hardware demos must have been really important back when chipsets weren't standardized back then and were meaningfully different. I think it was mostly for like art and competition, to be honest. Demos are audio-visual presentations in the form of a computer program. Yes. So sorry, 1 second. I forgot to write down the year that this one was from. So I'm just grabbing that. So the Crystal Dream 2 is from 1993, and that's a DOS demo. And then this one is from 2007, and it is NES. Hello, Soul Disorder. So we're gonna look at both of these really quickly. We're not gonna look at the entire demos for most of these. Usually, I'm just trying to like give a small example. So, hopefully, you guys get a good idea. I'm not trying to be disrespectful by skipping. It's just for time. Pray for no ads on the embedded video. No, I haven't had that problem since the one time. Now that I've said that, it's gonna it's probably gonna give me troubles. Alright, let me mute my BGM. I'm just a little nervous, guys, but don't worry, I'll get into it. I know you guys get so nervous. I'm sorry. Okay. Hold on. Why is this happening? Where is it playing? Oh, it opened a new window. Hold on. Why is this so... Why? Why am I not able to... I literally never... It's gonna keep going to... It's gonna keep going to Jinxian. Wow. I've never had any issue with getting YouTube videos to play and now silently. Well, we can do this one for some reason. So this is the DOS one from 93. Bang bang. And of course, this is just a video. We're not seeing it obviously on the actual hardware. So it just shows you what it looks like. Hello, Neo Talent. It's cool, right? Flexing your tech prowess on the hardware. Yeah, basically that's what it is. And now linear algebra. I don't know what this means, but it scared me when I saw it. Just the word scared me. Do not try to read this text. Look at you, Nori. Some of the Demoscene photos you see on Google? What do you mean photos? Like of meetups? Looking at this and thinking how smooth the scrolling is on Commander Keen. Yeah, I know, it's amazing. Look at this! Look at this! 3 Yuka soccer ball! Math. Let me skip ahead a little bit. And it's got cool music. You know, so that's an example of one on DOS. And... Huh. How irritating. How many crystal dream orbs can I rotate in my head? 0! I don't have good, like... What if I zoom in? Alright, let me just get this up in a separate window. Oh, turning up music and Archangel and Heath clips. You literally do not have high hope for this presentation? Sure I do. Anytime. Sure I do. It's just off to a little bit of a rough start. Okay, I just opened this in 3 different tabs. Hold on. Let me capture this one for you guys. Bum 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 bum. It's not my fault. Hi, Ariane. Window capture. It's alright. We have alternatives. I act fast. This is a joke about a video named High Hopes. Oh. I mean, yeah, I got that. But I'm just saying, I do have high hopes. Just to disclaim that for myself. I am feeling confident. A demo call. Okay, this is the NES one. So this is a comparison between 2 demos? No, it's just examples. I'm not comparing anything. It's just cool to see, since, you know, NES is something most people are familiar with, or you should be if you watch my channel. Because I play lots of NES games. Then, you can probably understand why this is, like, really amazing, right? DOS and Nintendo don't. True. Or is it DOS, like, 2? And Nintendo has 10 in it. You can do this on CSS now? Okay, I mean, sure, but this is an NES! You can do this in, you know, I can make this in, After Effects, but that's not what's cool about it. It's still crazy cool, right? And the music's awesome, too. Looks really cool, right? So it's just like, some epic visuals and cool music. It sounds like voice samples, which shouldn't be possible. Whoa! It's Uncle Fester! I'm just kidding. Was that rude to say? I feel like it kind of looks like Uncle Fester. Trying doing this on C programming was awfully complicated. Yeah, even if you do try and make it on something more modern, it's still gonna be difficult, but... Think about what playing a game on the NES looks like and compare to this. It's crazy. It like looks 3D. It's like... It's smooth. The music's cool. Like, look at this. Stretchy. Cool. Looks like scaling, you know. Crazy. Be back. Alright, so that's just to show you how, you know, it can hold on. My BGM back on. That's just to show you how a lot of different hardware is used to make Demoscene stuff. It's not just you know, Amiga, not just Commodore 64. This stuff is done with like 2 bytes of code and no graphics. There are a lot of them that are like specifically made with like no graphics, no sprites. I have an example of one of those later. Aren't voice samples possible in some cases on SNES? I'm not sure about the exact technicalities of SNES, but this is NES, and I think, as I understand it, there is one channel for sample stuff on the NES, but I don't know that it could do that. Is the BGM too loud? It should be the exact same as it has been. But I can turn it down. SNES has 8 sample channels, just not a lot of memory for them. Yeah, but that's totally... This is not the SNES. Yeah, that was the NES. Yeah. Alright, so... Sorry, I'm juggling a lot of windows here, so just bear with me. Here we are. You forgot you upped the volume? Oh my god. I thought you like couldn't hear my voice. There we go. Your brain is learning something? I haven't even like got into the like epic crazy learning stuff yet. Hello, General Dank. So. What? What is going on with you, Canva? Okay, so this slide that you've accidentally seen like 10 times because I kept accidentally skipping to it. The history of Demoscene. So, the shift in what the Demoscene started as and remained for many years and how it exists today is, to me, the most interesting parts of it. Hi, Board Clips. So, it's a worldwide phenomenon, right? And a lot of people take part, but an interesting thing that I realized when researching it, you know, and when it came to... I watched, like, some documentaries and stuff, and they were all in this... a lot of them were in this mysterious European exotic language called Finnish. And... so I was interested in that because I was like, well, there's so many European people involved. I was wondering why that was, like, the dominating kind of demographic when it comes to Demoscene stuff. So as it turns out, Demoscene stuff really originated from software cracking and piracy. So, you know, modifying commercial software so that it can be copied and it can be distributed for free, of course. It's bad, what's the word I'm looking for? Bad practice to, like, sell your cracked software, of course, because, like, then kind of what's the point? It's really for sharing around. Finland has 2 career paths, rally driver or Demoscene coder. Buckles will understand we're all Finnish. I don't know if anyone here can speak Finnish, but I certainly can't, so... But the documentary had subtitles, so it's fine. Hi, Dorian Seeker. There's an dichotomy between European and North American early PC market. Yeah, that's definitely part of it. And what the PCs were used for. Hi, Pyrie. Oh, are you Finnish? Hello, Mikis Finland reporting in. Hi, guys. Your friend in college had discs full of SNES emulators that also had Demoscene stuff on it for Dreamcast. So cool. Yeah, I watched a couple of Dreamcast ones earlier today. How many of you guys are Finnish? I don't know a single word in Finnish. I thought it was really funny when they were just... I was watching the documentary and it was like... Finnish, 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 Finnish. And then it was like... name of cracker person. Finnish, Finnish, Finnish. I love you, Racer. So yes. It originated from software cracking and from piracy. And you guys saw a little bit of this during my Amiga stream. All of the games that I played... very legitimately, of course. It would start off with like a screen showing off the team who did the cracking, and there'd be this like scrolling text usually, and you know, sometimes you would be able to activate cheats or activate trainers for the specific game. And they all had those. All of them. And home computers were very popular in many areas of Europe. So, for example, the Amiga line of home computers were really popular in the UK and Germany, and they sold, I think, over 1 million units each. Although I guess the numbers are disputed. There's like vastly different numbers reported in like home PC or sorry, home computer magazines. But anyway, it's more than was sold in North America. North America apparently was closer to 700,000, and the use of them was kind of different. So, in Europe, they're mostly used for video games, and by younger people, whereas in North America, they were used for gaming, but less widespread, and a lot of times they were used for things like video editing and stuff too. So, combine that with you know, the youth not having much money to spend on games, and there's your piracy scene, which is what evolved into the demo scene. So, to get back into the software side of things, the intro screens used for these cracks or trainers started becoming more and more complex and sophisticated, and eventually they became independently interesting. So it became a phenomenon in and of itself. So it kind of broke away from just being intro screens, and they were like, let's just like make it its own thing, its own little kind of art piece, and we'll see how crazy we can get with it. Feels like you're back in school. Oh no, I'm sorry. I hope it's at least fun school. I hope it's at least like a fun, interesting like university lecture or something. I hope I'm a cool teacher. To be fair, their console games were at 50 frames per second. True, the freaking PAL. This is where the space limitations come from. You only have so much space left on this for your crack show. Exactly. Listening intently. Thank you, guys. You wish school was as fun. Thanks, guys. I'm glad you guys love it. Thank you. So, yes, it just became its kind of own independent thing, where instead of crack shows, it became intros or demos. Miss Oranga said we should do class outside, but it rains, now we get a video game presentation. Yay! Now we're gonna watch Ami on the TV on a cart. So we're gonna take a look at some just gotta kind of scrub through it, some Amiga intros, or in this case crack trolls, since they were used for crack software. In my understanding, the use of the words intro and crack troll are very, very different. Yeah. And that's crack wasn't no. He's my favorite teacher ever. Thank you. Seen so many crack trolls on your Amiga 600 in games. Yeah, I mean, if you guys check out my stream where I streamed Amiga games, there was tons and tons. Is this TV in the cart a CRT, or is teacher Ami also scared of those? I mean, she's scared of them, but she doesn't have to like live with one in her web if it's just a class thing. So, hi Carol. Ami's substitute teacher brings out the CRT to play Ami VODs and gets Okay. No, I wouldn't. No, she wouldn't. Okay, so let's watch. I'm just gonna scrub through some of these crack trolls. So, if you need a refresher, if you weren't there for my Amiga stream, you can understand what I'm talking about here. Hi, Skuran! Some crack trolls and of course demos have really great, memorable, and unique music. Yes, they're all pretty much they're very distinct for the most part. Like, you can tell what it is. You can tell it's, you know, crack troll or, you know, demo or keygen music. Also, a lot of early console ROMs are labeled as no intro because that scene didn't add crack trolls like Amiga crackers did. There you go. Call our well-known boards to get our latest Upcoming Juarez. Okay, so let's skip forward a little bit to another one. See, it doesn't look cool, so people are getting real creative with the visuals and whatnot. Wiggle Rainbow, wow! Alright, and then we got... Oh, this one looks like it has some shapes. I love shapes. And then we got, let's see this. Wow, more shapes! It's so surreal and unusual for me to stuff to be in this context of the modern age of VTubers. It's just like a fever dream in your mind. I'm cool. Hi, Flash Tirade. Windows screensaver. Well, yeah, but it's on an Amiga. The Windows Tube screensaver does kind of have demo vibes, doesn't it? Alright, so anyway, that's enough of that. But Ascension does let everything that moves. You guys do not read the text too closely, okay? Some of it is hi Leon, see you in Finland. Some of it is not very wholesome, okay? Just you've been warned. I mean, you can read it, but don't say I didn't warn you, okay? You should try to code something like this for practice. Like on what? I don't know how to code stuff for your freaking Amiga or Commodore 64. Or any kind of console. Windows 2 screensaver is probably made by Demoscene or something. All it needs is some epic music, to go atop, It says Giga Chad Sigma. No, could you imagine? Could you imagine if somebody secretly uncovered that the Demoscene had actually coined words such as Rizzler? Okay, so oh, by the way, I did, now that you mentioned that Koala Slime, I did look up Demoscene for the Casio Loopy and there is nothing, sadly. So okay. So as you can see in some of the intros, in addition to giving the information about who created the crack software and, you know, how to contact them if you wanted to do that, they're very visually impressive and the music was really, really great. So, naturally, to some people, the creation of these was more interesting than being able to play a copy of, you know, a pirated game. So, it evolved into its own community. The ASM demo scene was big back in the day. A good way to get viruses too. Delicious viruses. So I will show you one of these that is considered pretty prolific. Hello, yeah. This is called Mental Hangover, and this is by the group Scoopbacks, and it won the first place award at the Swedish Elite Easter Conference, which is a party. We're gonna talk about these parties later. In 1990, it's apparently the first demo, according to sources that I've seen, the first one to have music synced to like the graphical elements. Whether there's actually early examples or not, I don't know. Don't come for me, okay? This is just what many people said on the internet. People, including yourself, would see the crack shows every time booting up the given Amiga game. Sometimes I feel like I couldn't figure out how to get past them. Or they just didn't work, you know? But that's probably my fault, my emulator settings. Okay. Let's take a look. Yeah, allegedly in Minecraft. Allegedly Sonic is cracks.exe. So this one is 7 minutes, so you won't watch the whole thing, but... This is Amiga, and this is from 1990 by Scoopback. Sorry, I'll try not to like... Slayer! I'll try not to like meow over the music too much. Hello, Iris! Didn't know the band and computer stuff? Yeah, the lead singer of Slayer was in what's this called? Scoopback. Hi, Captain Hydra! Those lenses are big. What do you mean? They're the perfect size for my large eyes. Yeah? Cool, right? There's a good website. Archiving Cracktro's demos and music from them called Janeway. Why is it named after the captain of Voyager? Ooh, oh, it's a worm! Oh, listen to that, sounds like freaking guitar. Don't worry about any of the curse words, okay? I'm allowed to work with. These demos are gonna consume the lion's share of Ami's curse word budget. That doesn't count, I'm not saying This demo just invented 5 new sounds. I love the slidey like wow, 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 wow. I said we're not gonna watch this whole thing, but I'll have a great time. Hi CDI Link and Nope. You hear that freaking drum? Hi Caboostis! Do you miss much? Not too much, we're just kinda getting started. Buckles dancing energetically to the 90s techno rave music. You know, part of me wants to like put various dancing creatures, but look at this stencil vectors! So yeah, this is a showcase of a lot of different many different things graphically. Oh my god, it's a cup with a freaking texture of basket, woven basket. Did you ever end up looking up Amiga music making software? If I recall, you mentioned it after your Amiga stream. Yes, I looked up Amiga music making software, and I looked up DAWs, and I looked up PC98 as well. Or sorry, not PC98. No, I looked up PC98 art software. That was a lie. This is the future. Look at the woo! On Amiga, you guys. Remember, this is not just cool to look at. It's cool because it runs on the actual hardware. That you guys know there would be buckles in my demo scene. The distinctive sound of Amiga music, all thanks to Karsten Obarski and his choice of samples. Thanks, Mr. Obarski. It's crazy. Okay, we're just gonna skip to this and then, cause it looks like it's a cool mountain. Whoa. The music just scrambled my brain. Anyway, we don't have to watch the whole thing, but whoa! This is just an example of a very important demo. Okay, so turn my BGM back on. Even up until recently, people have been holding Demoscene contests and things as well. Yes, it's still contemporarily. It is still a very, very thriving community. Okay, so now that I mentioned ScoopX, I thought we could talk about a couple different demo groups and look at the stuff they made. So and what they are exactly. Melon, yeah, that's the name of one of them. Finally, a demo group for Ami. I hope you're I can't even make a joke about melons or pigs that are I was gonna say, I hope you're talking about the fact that I'm cute as a melon. But no, that doesn't work. Yes, haha, I snort like a pig, okay. So, demo groups were... Can anybody guess? Can anybody guess? Groups of people who made demos. As you can probably guess. Pretty obvious. Melons smell nice, they do, and they taste very nice. You guys ever had a melon soda? It's delicious. No way, I know. I didn't mean to blow your... I did not mean to blow your mind. Not our fault they have your nose in sunglasses. I'm not even wearing sunglasses right now. And they usually consisted of young people, young adults, a lot of times students who had a lot of free time to work on demos, and they would usually have known each other in real life prior to forming those groups. So they would consist of a few categories. Sorry, the groups themselves would be, the members would consist of a few categories. So those will fall loosely into coders, and then there would be so that's who would program the demo, and then there would be graphic artists to make the visuals for the demo, and then musicians to use like trackers and stuff to make the music. But there was of course some overlap in roles, and also there would be, sometimes there were even groups that were just one person who did everything. A one-man group, a one-man band, as it were. But that meow happens to me all the time. Of course it was a Tenacious D reference. If you're nocturnal, are normal glasses sunglasses? No. No, sunglasses are still sunglasses, even if you're nocturnal. They're stink pig. Okay, they're melon pigs. They're melon stink pigs. Eh? They can't be stink pigs. Only buckles that can be stink pigs. I decree it. A lone wolf stink pig. Okay, so yeah. We're gonna learn about a couple different ones. Okay, so sorry, my speech is so disjointed today. Here's one. Renaissance. So they worked on demos for DOS starting in 1991, and they had 4 members at the time that they started. And aside from making demos, they also made some utility software. So they made trackers. One of them is called the CDFM tracker. And I couldn't find videos of the trackers being used, sadly. And they also made some games, but they're most well known for their demos. But the interesting thing about this, the composer from this group, CC Catch, is responsible for some of the music from a very, very epic DOS game that I played on stream before. One must fall. Hi, Tori. What did trackers track? Music. Sounds. Yeah, we should watch the Ohui video on that. Bam, 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 bam. Well, Must Fall had a banger soundtrack, right? So the music, I believe, from the video we're about to watch is by that person. So, we'll take a short look at this. The full video is 20 minutes. But we'll look at one of their demos called Amnesia. We're not gonna watch the whole thing. It's 20 minutes, okay? It's crazy. That soundtrack started playing when you mentioned it. Like, are you listening to music? What happened? Yeah, One Last Fall is a freaking amazing game, a legend. Trackers trackers could be a whole stream topic of their own. What would I say about trackers? Other than just explaining how they work, I guess. Alright, let's watch this. Oh, in your head. Oh. Wow, look at the lines. Right, I can hear the one must fall ishness. You had this screensaver. I don't know if you mean like actually you had this as a screensaver, but it definitely looks like a screensaver. A lot of these have like screensaver-esque elements. I think screensaver stole from the demo scene. Hello, Korak. Pretty much the old Windows one. Yeah. Away from your pains. Step into a world where it never rains. Deep bitter rivalry between the screensaver community and the Demoscene community. Daytime. There is no night. The enchanting wonders are all that's in sight. Wow, it's a poem. Wow, so deep. Mysterious force has whisked you away to a place where enigma shall rule your day. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Your mind is at ease as you slowly subside. It's like hypnotic! Yeah, this is like pretty toony, to be honest. But it was the 90s, so being toony was still cool. Alright, let's skip forward a little bit. Now that we're all thoroughly spooked. Yeah, it's a lesson in reading. Stop trying to tell me what to do. No, it's trying to guide your life. Deep fantasy. I think toony is a good way to put it. You made to watch the one for the stream, can't stay long, and the Demoscene is fascinating. Thanks for stopping in, Peter. The horns. How about Demoscene dev games? I didn't really look into the games that the groups did too much more than just knowing that that was a thing that some of the groups also did aside from just demos. Maybe we could play some Demoscene games that are by the groups. Okay, let's go here because this is cool. Sorry, I wish we could sit here and watch the whole thing, but you know, 20 minutes. The shifting hues. Look up Kay Krager if you're interested. It's impressive for his size. If we have time at the end, you guys can give me some suggestions for ones to watch if you would like. 3D reflections. Now, as far as I understand, reflections are like so difficult to do in games. I wonder how they did that. I guess it's just mirrored, probably. I guess it's not like reflections. But it looks cool. R. Most PS1 games fake them. Yeah, I think this is like quote unquote fake too. Well, of course, yeah. Of course it is. R! Wow, the amazing floating eye. Okay, so that's just one of the groups. YouTube keeps putting you on 144p. It's probably your internet. Hello, Sporb. Not to be rude, but it's probably your internet. Hello, Red Manticore. Okay, so next is Fairlight, very famous demo group that started off cracking games for the Commodore 64, and then they eventually went on to make demos for it. So they started in 1987, so pretty early on, and then they also branched off towards the Amiga. They did some stuff for SNES and PC as well, and they're still around making I think PC demos nowadays, as recently as 2023 I found. So this is one of theirs for the Commodore 64 from 1993 called Legoland 3. Legoland. We're going to Legoland, baby. Yeah, pretty much tech demos, yeah. Oh, Bacon Doodler. But the full explanation I did like talk about at the beginning, so you have to go back. It's a lot of context. Makes you think of Fairlight CMI synthesizer sampler from the 80s. I wonder if that's what they named it after. I don't know why it's called Legoland. I mean, I think they like draw some Lego at some point, but let's do something weird. You guys want to do something weird? Oh my god. Yeah, I know. Old idea. Brick by brick. Talk by tick. I can't read that. Just wish you thought we were same. Huh? I can't read this, but it's amazing that it's on a Commodore 64. Wow. You get DMCA'd again? No, that was just from playing the heavily bit crush music from the game. It's cool music. I love it. I'm really feeling like I'm in you know, I'm a cop and I'm a detective, you know, and I'm in a hotel in Los Angeles and it's nighttime and I'm thinking, what am I gonna do about those damn chaos? Mind flip! Can't believe they stole mind flip from me. Next up is Z-Clip Film Vector. I got the idea after watching TTS Pixel Clipper, but thought that would look nicer with field services instead. Yeah, the music has been great. I trying to find ones with particularly cool music later on. I found one with like a samba. I can't believe they're using this is 1989. I can't believe they got the cow emoji. She was a pretty dame with legs as long as a match. Came to my office. Why Southern? Even more film vectors. These ones are Z-clipped. Okay, enough text. Show me. southern accent. I think. Okay, now let's look at this. Wow. Yeah, is southern noir not a genre that exists? He is on me, say. It's south of somewhere. Yeah, America. Wait. Yeah. Send in more southern material. Yeah, do it. I don't think that'll help me with my accent, though. Fractals! Eh? All disrespect, but that accent needs some work. No, listen. Hey there, sugar. The Muckles always like it when I say, hey there, sugar. Piece of pecan pie will give you Southern Belle accent in full gear. Oh yeah, that's true. See, I know you guys will like it if I talked about sugar. Whoa! Oh my god, it's tumbling towards me! Ah! Oh my god, it's starting to rotate! Whoa! So anyway, that's very light. Just, you know, an example of one of the demos for them. From them. I like some sugar coffee. My name's not Coffee. Alright. And then, here's another one. The Lords. This one I picked because it's Azuma. Like the game. I was speaking with a Kansai dialect, but in English like other anime characters. Yeah, like Joey in Yu-Gi-Oh! So yes, the Lords. What a cool name. It's a Dutch demo group. They were formed in '86. And they worked on demos for the ZX Spectrum, and they released a few games too. I'm including them because I thought looking at a ZX Spectrum demo would be pretty neato. And this one is called... I'm gonna say this wrong. I don't know what this word means. Quinquagesima. And it's from 1989. Whoa, flashing warning. Quagfly. Space, come on. Whoa. Did I cast the curse? I don't know, I might have. Did this Demoscene ZX Spectrum Demoscene thing from 1989 make me curse you all? Programming anything on the awful ZX Spectrum keyboard had to be absolute torture. Oh no. I didn't even think about that they had to use the like freaking like... It's not like they made it on Windows and then like somehow were able to use it on the ZX Spectrum. Ah! Press space already, dang it. It used dead flesh keyboard? Oh yeah, we're definitely getting cursed. Turning into a Z-Trace vector? No, stop it. I'm gonna skip ahead because this goes on for ages. Title means 50 in Latin? It's that long. Okay. So this is a very cool thing to look at on the ZX Spectrum. Looks like it's some really cool trickery to make it look like the text that's scrolling over it is transparent. Pretty stinking cool. You can see the skull underneath. Whoa. Magic. Okay, and here's the next part. So cool. Such a cool idea. It's not Skeletor. Not all skeletons are Skeletor. So is this scary as the video will make you think? It's not scary at all. Hello, yo man. All skeletons are Bones, but not all skeletons are Mr. Bones. So true. And they're not all, what's his name either? Skeletor. This sounds familiar. I think someone said it was from a game called Commando. The music, that is. Anyway, that's the extent of that one. So yeah, you can't just type space in my chat. Okay. I started misreading so rapidly. Meanwhile, I mean, it's the ZX Spectrum. Come on, you guys, what do you expect? It's not gonna last forever. Hello, evil bird. Font? Kangaroo. Is there a font called Kangaroo and does it look like that? You try putting empty characters, YouTube is gonna bonk you. What do you mean we can't? Hey, stop that! Hey, stop putting space! Those are like After Effects projects, but in hardcore mode. What? What? I mean, I know I also compared it to After Effects. I also mentioned After Effects earlier, but I don't understand what you're trying to say. I'm sorry. Skeletor is cool, but He-Man is cooler. Well, he is not a skeleton, so no, that's not possible. Hi, NES Powerhouse. I'm Elix Spotted. Doing the impossible. So, as we talked about earlier, hello Chrome. Demoscene was mainly about a couple different things. It was about competition, it was about community, and it's about pushing the limitations of hardware. And this resulted in many demos that are made to showcase quote-unquote impossible things on their hardware of choice. Well, of course, really, it's not impossible. Obviously, they just use kind of clever workarounds. Yes, considerable limitations. Hi, Red Ranger. You love crackers, especially the cheese kind. I like the Ritz ones with the cheese in the middle. There's just basic science. That's just basic science. That skeletons are cooler. Thank you so much. I agree. Yeah, it's workarounds to give the appearance of something impossible happening. So just it's very technical. I'm not gonna go into too much technical stuff, but one example of this is something that I think is not just used only in like demo scene stuff, but also used in actual games on some of these hardware. Racing the beam, which is a trick that allowed people to use more colors than what seemed possible by exploiting how the CRT ray draws frames, which is line by line going down the screen. And I apologize if I'm explaining this wrongly, and you can correct me if I am. It was very confusing to me. So with careful programming, you're able to like change things per line, like real time, before it draws the line. And then that would allow you to get more colors or more sprites than what seems possible on certain hardware. There is a book called that, yes, about the Atari, I believe, Atari 2600. Skeletor. Well, come on, it's impossible for me not to say skelling. I'm talking about skeletons. Flipbook illusion. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you want to put in paper terms, that's probably the closest thing. I don't know. It sounds correct. That's why games look so good on the old CRT screens. Yeah, they were made to be on CRT screens. That's neat, right? I thought you said racing the bean. The cathode ray beam. Wow. Hi, Jazzbase. So, racing the bean. Mighty beans. Do you guys remember those? I was trying to think of what kind of beans you can even race, but mighty beans will qualify. Hi, Jazzbase. Racing Bean Man, a Lara Croft story, the bean wins. Mighty beans are so cool. Okay, so that's just one example. of how to circumvent certain limitations, and there's definitely more, and the people who understand the limitations of each piece of hardware more firmly can... You guys can probably see them in action on each demo if you really, really know your stuff. Like, oh, this, like, is not something that typically happens on a Commodore 64, for example. Rather than being like me, who is just like, wow, that looks cool. You know, but I know, like, it doesn't look like it should be possible, but what specifically doesn't look like it should be possible, I don't really know. But I found one of the competitions that, Hi, Number Name. I've cited this a lot. Are you programming for old systems? I am not doing any kind of programming for old systems, no. I'm just talking about it. I'm not gonna do it. So I found a competition that enacts this, like, limitation of only sprites. So this is for Commodore 64, so meaning you can use any, like, characters or bitmaps, but there are certain other things you can use. So this one I'm going to show you went one step further. And they, it uses no sprites, but on top of using no sprites, it limited itself to just using raster bars, which are bars of color that are, like, they're animated by doing the racing the beam thing. They quickly change the colors of the lines, like, as they're drawn on screen. And then they use something called ghost bytes, which on Commodore 64 is little black pixels that exist. They're repeated every 8 pixels, and they can only be used in the upper and lower borders of the Commodore 64 kind of screen. And it can be arranged in certain specific ways. So this has no sprites. Called made for the contest that was supposed to be using only sprites. They made something with no sprites. So let's take a look. Hi John, don't you do any coding? I have done some Pico 8 stuff, done some JavaScript, and some Game Maker stuff. Not a ton. The technology is improving so fast that there wasn't really the time to explore how far it could go. Yeah, unless you were just, like, pushing to see how far it could go. So this is new, by the way. This is from, this contest is from... I don't remember the exact year. It's, like, in the past couple years. Being rascals with rasters. People doing raster magic. Yeah, they did a little bit of trolling, and you can guess it, they won. And I saw the second place entry, and it was also very, very impressive. So again, visually, it doesn't, like, look that cool. Right? I mean, it looks cool, but it's not like super impressive. Unless you know the limitations that they had when working on this. It's pretty cool. Beep, bump. Like, if you're just looking at it isolated, you're like, yeah, whatever, it's dancing lines, okay. But once you know the exact limitations that they had, it becomes very, very interesting. I like that you can now say yes to the commonly asked coding question. I like that too! Instead of being like, well, it is CSS, does that count? C64 was released in 1982. Even just a smoothly moving line is mind-blowing. Yes, especially with the amount of, you know... The amount of, like, candy caps that they put on themselves, eh? If you made one of these demo things, what would you name it? Buckle. Something about buckles. Maybe not just buckle, but... DNA! Wow! Again, no sprites. Buckle B has fallen. Buckle Reality. Oh, that sounds like a Demoscene name. And by the way, even though I learned about, like, ghost pixels and what they do, I have no idea where they're implemented in this demo. Like, I know they're, like, only at the top and the bottom of the screen, and it's only black pixels, but... Yes, the music is so amazing! Okay, so really impressed by the music specifically. I know a lot of it gets overshadowed by the graphics, but this music on the ZX Spectrum is really amazing. Tip 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 tune tippy. I think Dragon. He's wiggling. Me too. I'm adding drums myself. Snowman! Look at me go. It's a snowman! Wow, a beautiful gradient. You have seen no sprites by Fairlight. Music? Oh, by the way, yes, this is Fairlight also, which is one of the groups I mentioned earlier. Very famous one, and they're still doing stuff today. And in fact, they're still doing stuff not only for PC today, they're also doing stuff for Commodore 64 nowadays. So pretty neat stuff. Okay, yeah, I know. I like that I can wiggle today. When I was laying in bed the other night with my back pain, I was like, I don't want to move. So yes, wiggling, pain-free. You broke the one and only rule of your sprite competition, but then that's cool first prize. No, they didn't break the rule. They so the competition did say that you could use rasters and you could use these ghost pixels or whatever it's called, ghost bytes. It specified that, and it said that you can also use sprites. All they did was take the sprites part off the list. So they still, you know, they still follow the rules. They just made it harder for themselves. Waking up is so difficult. Oh, I had such a hard time waking up today because I tried to get up earlier so I could work on this. Sounds like you need a massage chair. I just need a freaking straight up massage. Which I will get. I will do. I'm gonna force myself to book it. This is a Demoscene equivalent of taking a knife to a gunfight and winning. That's a great way to put it, Nori. Okay, so let's talk about demo parties. Now we have a very important part of the Demoscene that still exists today, all over the world, in fact, which is demo parties. And nowadays there are many people who enter Demoscene competitions that take place, you know, on the internet. And a large part of the community also takes place on the internet. But this part of the Demoscene culture it comes from a period before that was really possible, of course. So it's just events, parties that take place in person for people to show off their demos and take part in the competitions. And oftentimes they would take place over an entire weekend. And people would bring their own PCs, kind of like a giant LAN party. But instead of a LAN party where it's more focused on like gaming all the time, you know, just sitting in front of your PC the whole time, it's more about community and socializing, and then the competition stuff would happen at night. So this is a video of how demos are displayed at a demo party, which is on a projector screen, and I think that's still how they do it today. So this one's from 2019. So there's just a bunch of people sitting in an auditorium playing this on a projector. And it's like an old school projector too. It's like one of the school ones. The more you hear, the cooler stuff sounds. It's so cool. Kind of like hackathons. Well, I don't believe they made the demos at the parties themselves. I think they made the demos beforehand and then took them. Finland had assembly that began originally as demo parties. You know, I don't remember if it was Finland, but some place in Europe they had Demoscene recognized as like a UNESCO digital heritage thing. I think it was the first digital heritage designation that was designated by UNESCO. We're trying to establish contact. It is like alien-esque. Why don't you know? I guess it's just a holdover from the way they did it in the 90s. I don't know why they would still be using these old projectors, but... Oh, this is low-tech eye candy. Wait, I think this guy's doing it manually. But still, they all use it. Okay, no, maybe that was just a special presentation that the one guy did. But I just wanted to show you some people watching stuff through a now they're playing Doom. Anything goes in a wild compo. Yeah. So that project was specifically someone using old technology to do something interesting. Hello, Slingo. Oh, Slingo, thank you so much for the 8 months. Sorry, I was trying to find your message for what you said when you said hello. Thank you so much. Hey, how was your day? My day's been going really good. Thank you. Hi, Ponglyph. Billy's playing with the overhead. No, that's called art, bucko. You watch it for 30 seconds and still no words to describe what they're doing. It's what are the things saying in the low-tech eye candy? It'd be cool to use one of those holographic DLEs. Holographs are real. Well, now they're real. Are they? There's actually an alien contact movie where they communicate using circle glyphs. Is that I think I know the one. I think it was really good. Okay, now let's. I hope you guys did not hear my stuff just make that noise. Hi Fabrizio. Okay, now let's watch some old school footage of a demo party from 1996. So they're in some kind of like gymnasium. You heard something? It was probably it sounded like a purr. Yeah. Anonymous mask? This is from 1996, so probably not. So they're like a school gym. Computers sure have come a long way. They sure have. Now you don't gotta bring them places. Do local area network. Now you can just use the internet. Right? Isn't this so cool? I had to like search for a little bit to find this video. I wanted to find one that was like actually footage from like an old school party. Isn't that so cool? It's rad. So retro. Nostalgic for a time you weren't a part of. I know, it's like somehow I'm like those days when I brought my PC to a school gym and showed off the cool thing I made on them. It's like, no, that never happened to me. I Kakanen. Today you can fit into your pocket. Oh, computers. Yeah, your phone. So I love this. It's just like various footage of all the different stuff. So I was like, I'm gonna film this. Yeah, look at that freaking timestamp. All the lights go off. I want to talk a little bit about some of the slang that I encountered. There's just a couple things because I had like an unusual time researching a lot of this stuff. And a lot of it was for the reason that there was slang that I completely just did not understand. And a lot of this came up. I was looking at the crack trolls when we played Amiga games as well. It kind of felt like I was like reading a different language. Yeah, the lamer test. So here are some kind of important slang words. You thought I was done? Just a pause. Let's get that obscure 90s slang, yo. That's on the trolley. Even more obscure than that, although I have no idea what on the trolley means. Yeah, tactical pause. So, first we have the highly offensive lamer. Actually, I think I am a lamer, and we're probably all lamers. But I'm the biggest lamer of us all because I don't actually know that much about Demoscene stuff. I'm just kind of like scratching the surface. a poser, perhaps a casual. might be some modern words you could attribute to a lamer. And here we have the lamer test. There's a lot of different versions of these. It's okay. I'm okay with being a lamer. It's been like 20 years since you heard someone use lamer. I remember, isn't there a DOS game called Lamers that's like supposed to be like Lemmings, but it's like a joke version? Lamer sounds kind of cool. I mean, it has the word lame in it, but I kind of agree. It does kind of sound cool. A test you could pass? No, you wouldn't pass it, and that's why you would be named a lamer. So on the flip side of lamer, there is elite. Elite. And if you're elite, you're the best of the best. You're very highly respected in the Demoscene community. Lamer is Kramer's cousin. That's... sounds like something Seinfeld would do, honestly. Yeah, elite hacksaw. Yeah. And then, you got your greets. Okay, so just some friendly hellos to your fellow Demosceners in the scroll text or the intro of the demo. As long as the people that you're cool with. And for the people that aren't cool with, you got this word, meowings. We're gonna call it meowings. And that's the opposite of greets. And those get sent to rival demo groups or people that you meowing hate. So I would say, this is just a screenshot from the Spyro 2 USA version plus 3 fix. It was the only example I could find of this by googling Demoscene meowings. I like I'm explaining slang like she's an adult in a 90s movie. Yeah, I am. So yeah, meowings, lamers. For example, I could say to you guys, if I didn't know, not to you guys. Let me rethink this. Who do I not like? Big meowings to Sonic the Hedgehog. Big meowings to the IRS. The character of Iron Man Off-Road Racer by Paradox is an example. Just don't put it on stream. I don't know if I'm gonna be putting anything on stream. No, just kidding. I have more videos to show you guys. Sonic, that's way past cool. Well, my voice just cracked. No, it's way past lamers. So yeah. Elite, lamers, meowings, and greets. Greets to all my buckles, meowings to all Sonic the Hedgehog. And the IRS. Let's not forget the IRS. Hey! Alright, I'm okay. Let's go on. Music. So, I feel like it's kind of understated in this presentation, but I didn't want it to be too understated because I think the music and Demoscene stuff is really, really cool. A lot of it is completely custom. There's some really cool stuff out there. And a lot of these have a really similar, like, I don't know, like, European kind of electro, I guess, flair. And Demoscene music typically is made on trackers, which is like music sequencing software. We've spoken about them on stream before, but here's a video of the DOS tracker, Fast Tracker 2 at work. And then we will watch some music that I thought was unique in terms of Demoscene stuff because no, not Eurobeat, not Eurobeat. I thought it was unique in terms of Demoscene stuff because the genre is like different. This is from the no sprites competition that I mentioned earlier. Or sorry, the only sprites competition. But I thought the music was pretty unique compared to what I had heard. So let's listen to both of these. Okay. So I'm just trying to find my music. Here we go. This is Sick on Monday on Fast Tracker 2. This is just to show you kind of what a tracker looks like and what it can do. Fast Tracker 2 had nibbles built in. Best game ever. Did I end up trying that? I feel like I wanted to when we talked about trackers before. You think you've heard this one? Yeah, this comes up pretty high when you just search like Fast Tracker 2 on YouTube. These games will at least keep the music alive with modern acquisitions of software installers. True. You know, you're trying to get Photoshop for free. Oh, this is epic. You got recommended tracker videos and you wanted to try one. They're kind of complicated to use, but very nice, very cool. Very Tempest 2008. Yeah. Have you ever messed around with trying to music like this? I tried to use a tracker on what was it? I mean, I tried to use the Pico 8 like tracker thingy. Vest and sunglasses. Wait, what does that mean? Vest, just like a fancy vest. And sunglasses. So cool. Yeah, it's got Tyrion vibes as well. You know, Tyrion, I think, is like a European game, so that makes sense. Anyway, this has nothing to do with Demoscene except for the fact that it was made on a tracker. But this one, I thought the music was very neat. That's just the intro for the video, by the way. And so is this. Come on. I did try the Game Boy one as well. Yeah. I can't remember what it's called either. It's not Game Boy, it's on the Analog Pocket. Has a built-in tracker. So I thought this was cool because it's like kind of like jazzy. And by the way, this was the second place winner of the Only Sprites contest I mentioned earlier. And they actually use sprites in there, is it? Kind of Sanic-y, you know. Meowing's the Sanic. Beautiful music by Laxity of... I cannot read that. I just stand what people have done with the Commodore 64 soundtrack. I love the way it sounds. It's so jazzy. So funky. Demoscene music stuff is full combo entries. There's other categories like 64K, 128K, limited combo, full combo. Yeah, there's all kinds of different categories and limitations when it comes to the competitions. When I was watching this to see if it would be a good example of like the technical limitations one earlier, I just found myself just sitting here listening to the music. The 4 notes sound so familiar, but you can't place them. It sounds like the start of I think it sounds like the start of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air song, I think. Am I crazy? And I think there was one part that was like a samba. Calypso kind of vibes. I'm trying to... Don't know if I remember exactly where that was. Ooh, look at that party! So I thought all the music in this one was just so good. There's a group that distributed GBA games and they had a little demo interest for them. I remember it appearing when I grabbed Advance Wars 2. There definitely is Demoscene stuff for Game Boy Advance. Music that makes you poop. What? He's a bot. Let's skip ahead again. Anyway, we can stop. Let's just turn into another, you know, video game music listen along stream. What was that noise? What noise? Is it me tapping my leg? Because there's a lot of that going on right now. You guys, after the earlier thing, I can no longer control any of my body movements. I'm all over the place. Alright, let's do... Oh, next. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm like, you heard guttural gurgling? Oh, that was probably in the song. It happens. I'm good. I'm doing good. And then we have something that's cool. Demoscene disc mags / zines. So it's something I only caught in passing. And it was kind of out of a stroke of luck because I was looking on the archive, like software library thingy, and there was a lot of like DOS, Demoscene stuff archived, and the zine was one of them. So they're not like strictly related to Demoscene stuff, but it like shares a lot of the same culture. So, and they're kind of cool. So I thought we could look at one. So there are a lot of really cool zines, disc mags consisting of articles on how to do certain programming tricks, and a lot of them, for the most part, seem to contain like fiction and like joke articles. But also there are interviews with programmers and things like that, promos for some of the Demoscene parties that happen, and so that was kind of how it got to other people. Yeah, it's how Demoscene stuff was spread and distributed prior to the internet, exactly. Like shareware, but it's a disc. I mean, it's not a game. I mean, I guess shareware doesn't have to be a game, it's just software. And they also sometimes included separate programs that were created specifically for the disc mag, and they would have, you know, sometimes images and music included as well. So I found one that we're able to run in a browser. And this one is on archive. So let me get that set up, and then we can look through it together. Not the whole thing. We'll just kind of thumb through it, but you guys can get an idea for the kind of content that would have been in this sort of thing. Okay. Alright, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Thank you, Internet Archive. And this one, I didn't read everything completely, but it's all text, so we're fine. Oh boy. It has music too. So let me mute my own music. Which is where? Emulator, yeah, it's like DOSBox, cause it's this one's on DOS, so there's like a they have their own browser like based DOSBox thingy that they use. Oh, I just made it full screen. There we go. So this is what it looks like. So, why are my arrow keys working? Hold on, let me refresh. Yeah, I mean Skyroads vibes because it's DOS. So you got some similar sounds, you know. Okay, scary man. There we go. Okay, so here's the zine. You have a programming section. Even the visuals are kind of Skyroad vibes. Kind of. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe it's the colors, really. So you got about the programming section, you got Bug Hunter, the Exterminator. I think this is, like, fiction, like it's literature. And then you have, like, a tutorial or, like, instructional on smooth text mode scrolling and another graphics mode. Let's take a look. Well, this article is especially for all you. I think this Unchained VGA modes are way too hard to understand, but I still want multiple pages in VGA dudes out there. By the way, this is from 96. It's also meant for everyone that would like to learn a new, fast, and very cool with a CEWL VGA mode. This is not the first time this mode is discussed, but in my opinion, it has never gotten the attention it deserves. So here it is. VGA 256 color, 256 by 128 pixels in 2 pages. And then, they give you the sum code. I don't know what that is, but he's giving you code, okay. So, yeah, just a way to share code kind of thing. And then we can go back. And then this is miscellaneous. Computer related. More of the programming language. What's this, maybe an opinion piece? Let's look. Here I am. Taking up that same old issue that has virtually caused wars in the scene. What programming language to use? As we know, there's only 3. There are 3 groups in the scene that fight over each other with everything they got. Pascal group. They're strongly addicted to their own language. They like it more than anything in the world. They loathe the C+ programmer, mainly because of the cool business-like character of the language. See you, Jesse! The C+ group. They think their language is the only one that is and should be. They look down on the Pascal programmers because they're too stupid and childish to work with pro language. ASM, oh my god, you guys! The ASM group, they loathe both Pascal and C+ groups. They think that programming in a higher language is a lethal crime. To them, every clock cycle 1 is like another victory in the eternal path to glory, and programming in Pascal or C is for wussies. Yeah, this is what you guys talk about in the Buckle Dome. Game Maker was previously written in Delphi, a Pascal derivative. Okay, well then Pascal's a winner. This is what happens in the Buckle Dome. Sounds like a literary, sorry, a programming language personality test. I wonder if that's what's about to happen, or if this is the extent of it. What is this guy's opinion? Personally, I really don't think it matters what language you code in. Okay, if you show these guys JavaScript, their faces would melt like Indiana Jones. I'm sure they encountered it eventually. Mary. Okay, I was asked to write an article for this mag. Now I have to decide what I'm gonna write. So many subjects pass my mind. I don't think you read it that they're waiting for me to give you my own view on world politics. Okay. That's the view on world politics from 1996. But okay, let's make it interesting. The only things I seem to know a lot about are cars, women, and well, I know some things about fast jets too. I'm not gonna bore you all about cars. I'm sure nobody out there is interested in the fact that BMW 320i E40 will oversteer when you're doing 147 kilometers per hour on the E12 at the corner of Rotterdam to Zoetermeer over the I don't know how to say that. I'm also not gonna bore you with how my private life has turned into one big mess when I fell out in love with this girl who— Stop! Okay, not that either. I'm gonna share my thoughts with you people out there on the subject of— surprise, surprise, computers. It's very, very specific. And then I think this is about Star Wars plus the Transformers. Like a fan fiction. So anyway, that's enough. I just wanted to show a little bit of one of those because I thought it was interesting. Mama, mama, meow, 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 meow. Alright. So next is some demos that I just personally thought were cool and interesting looking. You wonder what the guy's up to nowadays? Probably... You think they're still coding, you guys? Gotta tell us all about his life got turned upside down. And the one little fight his mom got scared. These little journals are always so fascinating to see. Yeah, that was the... Really... There's a lot of Amiga ones, but I didn't want to have to mess with the Amiga emulator for this. Maybe looking back at our old tweets like that. Someone will be. I don't know if we will be. Ami, it's fine. It's just a little bit of butt crack, okay? It's fine. This one is from 2003. And it's by Brainwave Team. And this one is for the GBA. And yeah, look at the flying ship, you guys. Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, she's a mermaid, okay? It's fine. Game Boy Advance. But yes, pluck freely at the beautiful mermaid. Let the cables sleep, you guys. They're trying to sleep. Shh. The babies. Is Hypnotic try too? Release them. Why is there a cute spider girl on screen? Hey, that's not part of the demo. You made those cables charge your phone overnight? Yeah, you better apologize. They want to sleep, eh? Whoa! This is crazy, it's on the GBA! Oh yeah, it says Megus. Is that you, Megu? GBA CPU probably shrimmels some of the machines seen so far. Oh yeah, you can probably do a lot. Eh? Oh, the music is so nice. Eh? Well, it's kind of relaxing. What's cool about GBA has a few fully 3D games that look even better. Yeah, I just think, you know, as an art piece, it's nice. It sounds cool. It looks cool. And it's on a GBA, which I think is just cool that there's Demoscene stuff on the Game Boy Advance. Look at this though. Freaking Xbox Kinetics. What's it called? This isn't 3D, no? No? Did I say it was 3D? No, no, no. Attacking the bottom of the ocean. Yeah, it's like a freaking, you know... like one of those... I don't even know what it's called. Like a... projection on the ocean? I see them in museums. I have no idea how to describe it, but I know what you're talking about somehow. Oh, Xbox Kinect. Yeah, that. Xbox Kinect dots. Ooh, I love this music. Oh, you're saying in terms of comparing it to 3D. I see. There's a lot of overlap between kinds of people doing these demos and making... What is acid train? Is that a genre? Fly where you want. Oh, it sounds so good. Okay, I feel like the music is the most... We can fly! You can literally fly! It's a PS1 FMV quality water. It looks great. There you go. Everybody, I know we're all on edge. But it's okay. And it's the credits. Yeah, that time it was more than just a little bit of you know, crack, but it's totally fine. It's all good, you guys. It's art. You want to eat then? We're not talking about it, Yoman. Do we find butts at the end of our flight? Apparently, yes. This particular flight, yes. So that was a cool one for Game Boy Advance from 2003. I loved it. This is from 1998. This is for the Amiga, and this one is by Mellow Chips and TRSI, and it's really visually cool looking. This one's very famous, by the way. Wow. Ivo. What's up? Morning. This is a curse. This is a curse. They're cursing us. I guess it's probably German actually or something. It's probably a different language. It's probably not a curse. Rewired. Mellow chips. Chips. Also, this one's 9 minutes, so we won't watch the whole thing, but... Oh, the best curses are in other languages? Yeah, like cat. Meow! Hi, Ryan! Yeah. Wow! Guys. Amiga. Amiga. Is this blowing your mind or what? This is stunning. Amiga Aranya. No, I did not make this one. Oh my god, it's Lara Croft Tomb Raider! Why do they all have, like, sexy ladies in them? Didn't they make that one Bokopia game? Yes, that was on the Amiga. Yes, it was. Amiga Kawaii MN? What is MN? It's this Starker's cold. Well, she's wearing it's like a bathing suit. She's going to Tomb Raid, I think is what she's doing. She's going to the tombs. What's her at? It is at a posing torpedo lady. All Ami's fave demos have sexy ladies in little clothing. That's just all demos. Whoa! She tied me in the water. Oh, was you feeling to type an exclamation mark on your phone? That's what you see if you beat Tomb Raider in under 3 hours. I feel like that's very possible, though. Which Amigo model is this running on? Oh, it says in the title, but it would not let me see the title. Let me, hold on, let me open the actual video. Brief pause, brief pause. It doesn't say. It says AGA. Does that mean anything to you? I really don't know all that much about Amiga. The animation straight out Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider on the Amiga, baby. Amiga graphic chip. So I don't know, does that tell you any information about what model it might be on? Amiga 4000, 1992 and up. Okay, good to know, good to know. Oh, I'm in a boat. Okay, we'll skip ahead and watch a little more. This squid is real cool. I'm not gonna watch the whole freaking thing though. In the mother meowing boat. I'm so meowed up. It's incredibly impressive still. Like it looks like kind of better than Tomb Raider. Whoa, you guys! Insane. Insane. The lighting's cool. 3D. Find her clothes. I don't think she's going into the church. I don't know if the lady's involved anymore. Yes, she is. Never mind. They were like, we're not gonna not use that model. She found him. She found him. Jesus. Oh my god, it's the legless lizard! This is what it's like to play video games. I think it might be. Ah! He hate us. Anyway, that's the end. Pretty cool, right? And then the next one is the last one that I have. This is okay. So this one is so interesting. This is by Bandwagon. It's from 2001, and it's on the MSX1. And for context, I played Metal Gear that was on the MSX too, just to give you guys an idea of what games on the MSX look like. My stomach growling. You don't think you've ever seen MSX Demoscene stuff before? There really is like most things. It's really crazy. I tried to find one on Virtual Boy, but I don't know if there is any. Nuts for the first MSX. It's crazy. Look at these birds. How do you do that? It's so amazing. Well, speaking of Metal Gear Solid 2 this week, you guys. Excited? Doing this stuff on an MSX would mean the same as fitting 3 gallons of water in a straw. But they did it. And it's mind-blowing. Yeah! Yeah. Oh, I know there's like a redo. Like a remake, I guess, or re-release, remaster. I never know the difference. I was wondering what version you guys thought I should play. I was thinking just playing the original, but I'd like to know your thoughts. Whoa! Flashing warning. Original, yeah, I was leaning towards the original. A redo of a healer? No, of the game. OG? Okay, okay. You guys are we're on the same wavelength. And ban away PC for it. Whoa. Some of the cool aesthetics like the buildings and shadows. Yeah, and there's so much visually going on. This is your favorite demo of the stream is pretty freaking cool. I just think it's cool that it's on the MSX, you know. Also, but also it's visually really, really distinct. It's an eye. OG if you have a PS2 or the PS3 HD version. Yeah, I can do the OG. No problem. I'll play it console. Whoa. Is Demoscene a music genre? No. It is like tech demos on various hardware. It just fell over. Wow. Yeah, so the MSX. Pretty wild, right? Yeah. Look 'em. So, those are the favorite ones that I came across. And yum, yum, yum. OG PS2 version has two releases: the original and the substance improved release. I recommend the latter one. I feel like I kind of want to do the original. Demoscene is literally computer magician. Pretty much. It's pretty much magic to me because I don't understand how it works. One of your favorite demos that really influenced you was Exceed Heaven 7 from the year 2000. Okay, we will look at some of your guys's because yeah, we got time to do that. And but I gotta go to the bathroom first. I need to go to the bathroom and I need just a general breather. So it might be more than just a couple of minutes, if that's okay with you guys. Alright. I'll be right back. Can you please be birds flying through the sky of an MSX Demoscene demo? tonight, Mamiya. I don't know why my stinger broke. Hi guys, thank you for waiting. And thank you for being birds in the blue sky of an MSX demo while I was gone. And thank you very much to Noah and Gento and Finite Set and Red Ranger and Turbo and Rioting Soul and Akatsuki and Peppermint and Leganos for the blue super chats while I was gone. Tonight, Mamiya. Thank you guys, thank you guys, thank you guys so much for waiting. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Wasn't that long. Wasn't as long as I thought I'd need. I just need to, you know. You know. Open the chest up, take some deep breaths. Alright, so did any of you guys want to check out any of your favorite Demoscene videos? You can watch a couple. Couple. The juggler. Which one? There's one on okay, let me get a notepad open so I can take some down. The juggler, drunk chessboard, Krieger, exceed Heaven 7, Area 5150. There are some Pico 8 ones, yeah, which is cool. Very cool. Second reality. Future Crew also has a real. Okay, second reality. My Future Crew. Alright, this should be 20. 20? It's not 20. That's not how numbers work. This should be 20. So the Amiga Juggler demo. Let me get this up for you guys. No Fun Zone, thank you so much for renewing your membership. Get some buckles going for No Fun Zone. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. And I gotta say, I got something cheesy to say. The buckles is always a Fun Zone, baby. I don't know. I'm doing my best today. The juggler! Oh yeah. There's a lot of sound. Very little sound. Oh. He's juggling. He's made of balls and he's juggling balls. Ah! Yeah, this is like look at him go. This is pretty famous. This is a we can do this at home moment. Back in the day, this would have required a studio computer setup. Yeah, it's pretty freaking crazy. Reflection demo. Pretty freaking crazy. When was this made? 1986. Yeah, of course you guys can have a hug. Hold on. Can I have a freaking hug? Yeah, literally everything is made of balls. He's made of balls. He's juggling balls. His eyeballs are balls. Well, everyone's eyeballs are balls, I guess. It reminds you of a fighting game called Balls. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk? All the hugs for Ami. You can always have hugs. Thank you guys. Thank you. I feel better. Everything being made of spears reminds me of the adventure game Ecstatica. Oh my god, I almost played out on an abandonware dig. Your eyeballs are square. No, they're not. No, they're not. Stop being silly, Buckle. Okay, junk chessboard. Okay, fine, they're square. Aw, thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. See you, Fiero. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. Whoa! Get out of my face! Whoa, it's colors now! What's Colonel Panic? You don't think this is a legal chess move? What, you can't move dodecahedron to C6? I don't know if that's actually the shape that is. This is what chess masters see? I think this is what goes on in their brains every time they make a move, eh? Yeah, also turn your eyes square. Is this checkmate? Nobody knows! Oh, the music's sick. Oh, a dodecahedron. What did I say? Well, what? Okay, I thought I said dodecahedron. What is it actually? Kernel is the core of an operating system. Panic is an unexpected fatal exception. Oh, like an illegal, this program is performed an illegal action. It's the most fatal area a system can have in totally breaks. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I don't even want to think about that! Dodeca is 12. I didn't count the sides in my defense. Saxophonehedron. Whoa! Windows blue screen is the most common kernel panic. I wouldn't say that. That doesn't like brick though. That doesn't brick, yeah. It's corn that can't handle a given situation. Yeah, and then it pops and that's delicious. You're wrong about numbers but can't delete comment. Oh god, your shame is there to live for all eternity. Didn't you have a kernel panic the other day when you dropped a bunch of popcorn? I almost dropped... no, I dropped my seasoning, but the cap was on. But yes, that was a kernel panic. Nice picture, Scuff. Whoa, eh? Whoa! Chessboard is a little more than junk. I think it might be silly. Yeah, that is an Atari, it is. Okay, the other one you guys wanted to see was the, Kate Krieger one. Wait, what? Oh, the FPS game in 96 kilobytes? Wait, what? How? What? On what? Using what hardware? Oh, I'll try it out. It sounds crazy. A Windows PC. Generates the assets on load. Oh, so it's using like 96 kilobytes like per frame, right? Is that am I on the right track at all? Using your hardware? Yeah, on PC. 96 kilobytes for the code, way more after generation. Pretty much all procedurally generated. I don't know if I know what that means completely. It's crazy though. Pew, 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 pew. It has 4 or 5 textures in total that get reused in clever ways. Wow! I don't get it. I don't know how this is. I don't understand how this is possible. I love these sound effects. Built on the fly. Why am I hearing like keyboard noises? You remember this stressing your computer at the time? How though? I don't like I'm hearing like click keyboard noises right in my ear. There's no, say, tree model or floor model, but there's instructions that a computer can generate them on a fly based on it. So you would still need like a powerful, like a good computer, right? Right? Woo! Yeah. Like it'd be hard on like the CPU. Create an algorithm that would produce visuals based on via calculations instead of saving the data and reading it. You're trading disk space for CPU power. Probably not anymore. Oh yeah, when was this made? 14 years ago this was posted. So nowadays it's like whatever. But it was executable size, not the PC power. Yeah. Now I'm understanding. It would have made your computer work hard when it came out. Nowadays, it does look like one of those fake like. It does look like one of those fake mobile games. 2009 was 14 years ago. I'm so my brain is so scrambled. I can't even do the math of that. 2004. Wow, that's pretty crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, it's like the mobile game ads where it's like, you must help your grandmother Sue recover her mansion that the bank took over. And this is the footage. Wasn't terribly impressive as an actual game even at that time, but still an impressive feat. Is crazy. You have to wait 24 hours to move forward at this point, or pay up for some demo bucks. No, I think. I mean, does it just go infinitely? That's what I'm wondering. But yes, that's what would happen if it were actually a mobile game. Oh yeah, and there's also a match 3 when you look down on the tiles. Marge Mansion, but the gameplay is Murder Mansion. Mobile game ads you're seeing sound way better than the ones you see. I mean, I don't typically see ads, to be completely fair. As ever this came out, blew our minds even though the loading time was absurdly long. I'm gonna play it! Usually generating games like this get boring fast, but are still technically impressive. I mean, especially 2004, I mean... Okay, I cannot stand... I'm sorry, this keyboard clicking, clacking sound, whatever it is driving me crazy, but I think we've seen the extent of this. Okay. Okay, the next one was... Exceed Heaven 7. Definitely seems like it's way ahead of its time. Remember there's a website called Shader Toy that lets users submit their own custom shaders at Red and WebGL, and it's kind of like a modern Demoscene site. Cool! You guys should make one. All of you. Heaven 7. This is from 2000, I think. Cyborg said, and this says... oh, I should let you guys see. You guys can do anything I could do, and I think I could probably do it if I thought hard enough. So yeah, I think you can. Haven't joined the clicky clacky keyboard call yet. No, I have a clicky clacky keyboard and I love it, but I just don't want to ring in my ear. That's an alien. Hi Omega Ultimate. Anyone wondering about part 1? The VOD is corrupted, so I am going to have to put part 2 and part 1 together in a VOD, and then I will re-upload it. Oh, I need to make this wider. Without any meaning. Died right after he was born. It's got ray tracing. To be honest, I'm almost embarrassed to say this. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't know what ray tracing is, and at this point I'm afraid to ask. That's... Literally going through irreversible changes. Pretty amazing how your mods never get corrupted, but have to happen to at least one. Happens sometimes. Losing his memories, losing himself. Will he ever regain his lost abilities? Oh my god, Sebastian Shadow the Hedgehog. Simulating light rays, you render graphics by tracing the path of light rays. Oh. See you, Chrome. Make games look good, but run bad. Abilities. My abilities. Give me the damn chaos arrows. I'll see you, awesome. Laser beams that trace the light and color like an eye can see. My eye does that. About a place far away. Planet. It was a big inhale. I had to give it the fervor that it deserved. Yeah? Exceed Picard. What? He was evolved. Captain Jean-Luc Picard. Yeah, I works the other way around, gathering rays from light sources and light bounces. We saw an MSX demo, but I don't think it was that one. I don't remember what it was called. You have a sentimental attachment to Tatanka's Vertex, the winner of Addict Anniversary in 2001. Bit mad, but you remember one game magazine bottling on the cover CD-ROM once. The nostalgia. I wonder if I got paid for that, you know? They were like, yeah, this is now a Star Trek stream. I'm sorry, you know, Star Trek just follows me wherever I go. I'm not in control. This is Star Trek. Like hypnotic. I know it's been stuck in my head too. It's never not stuck in my head. Kano, thank you so much for the 19 months. Thank you. Arigato. Bako. Alright. Area 5150. Was something that people wanted to see next. This is IBM PC plus CGA demo hardware capture. So much as an old Amibon is like, wait, where are the Star Trek references? Yeah, can you believe that I've only just become a fan of Star Trek in the past, like, year? Kind of crazy. I got so addicted. Wow! Oh, a 1981 IBM PC game with CGA and text mode, no comps to color tricks this time. Kind of boring, isn't it? Wouldn't your CGA be cooler with same line? Huh? 16 colors at 160 by 200. 16 colors at 320 by 200. Star Trek love almost makes up for all the weird Sonic stuff. Say it completely makes up for it. Pro Star Trek referencer. Let's really push the boundaries. Commander Keen sound effects. It's like a sounds like beeps, PC speaker beeps, but I don't know. Whoa! Now that is some shiny text, eh? Whoa! Garner gives it 60. Okay, it's too fast. Use a bunch of tricks to force the 16 color CGA chip to produce thousands of colors. Is it the beam thing? Yeah, visually this is incredible. Very impressive. From 1981. Or well, the tech is from 1981. The demo, I don't know what year the demo is. What? It's like metallic. That's just pretty impressive. Oh, it was a year or two ago. Okay, okay. Yeah, I assumed it was. Wow! No way. No, they're not gonna do this. No, they're not. No, they did it! They look like candy. It did look like taffy. What? Music sound familiar? No. What is it? I'm just seeing this next to Space Invaders. How to be so. This is so crazy. Oh my god, Holy Meow is right. The Big Blue Wrecking Crew, is that who made this? Oh, I'm being hypnotized. Ah, dumb! I love the Keiko Demons! A wizard! I'm an angry wizard. It's 8-bit CPU. I know, it's insane! It's crazy! Shadow Wizard Money Game! They love making magic on computers. Remember Castlevania Bloodlines was basically a big demo scene showcase for the Genesis? That's my favorite Castlevania game. Can you teach an elephant to tap dance? Me personally, no. Like, maybe not. The Royal You, maybe. But you can go one better. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Oh! Let him go! Oh my god. Can somebody make a gift of this for me? Oh my god. I need this added to my dancing repertoire of dancing animals. Wow! That's gonna be added to the gift repertoire. Oh, hi! It's gonna be a dancing animal circus, yes. Whoa, she's way cooler than I could ever hope to be. Oh my god, oh my god. I don't know who she is. He's dead, he's fine. He's a cartoon. They don't die when they get electrocuted. No, she's... No! What does that say? I can't read it. Business? This is crazy! This is crazy. Oh my god! It's ball! It's marble! Marble madness! You said this wasn't gonna be cool, but it's rad as hell. Wait, did I say that? I shouldn't have said anything's not gonna be cool ever. I said I'm not cool. Oh, I'm jamming so hard right now. But now I think I am cool. I don't know what changed, but... So cute how you started Marvel Madness, I got really excited. Showing us this awesome stuff we wouldn't see otherwise. You're pretty cool. Aww, you guys are pretty cool too. Triangles! Cubes! Shapes! 3D! It is a Triforce! Oh my gosh, no! No! Dust in the wind! Oh my god. This is so crazy. My mind is actually flipped. Yeah, it's changed my life, eh? It's changed my life. UFO! Mouse! Is my mice flipped like a pancake? Hey! Oh my god, is this like parallax scrolling that like looking thing that's like, yeah, the elephant and the alien and then Charlie Chaplin together. When arcane powers release computers unleashed on humanity. I know this has made me like this has renewed my fear of, you know, electronic like technology. The 3 wise sages. Parallax scrolling on my IBM? It's more likely than you think. Whoa! The end. Name a better trio. That alien, that elephant, and me, baby. Whoa, that's crazy! This is what the Amish feared. That was so amazing. Wait, is this still in the demo? Whoa, 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 whoa! It's a technologic feat. I got freaked out because I thought this was I thought this was like the video outro, but this is still part of the demo. There's no way this is PC speaker. Is it? What the frick? Pulse code modulation. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. This has to have a bazillion views. 33K views. Come on. What? Great. Yeah, what a treat that was. Jeez Louise. That's a lot of grief, though. Everyone who hooks us up or to their PC speaker to watch this demo, hope it rattles your window. Love it. And big meowings. Just kidding. People don't usually do meowings, you know. See ya. Whoa! That's just, come on, you guys. That's just, you know, this is an important part of human culture, I feel. Yeah, nobody gives the big meowings except me. Big meowings to Sanic. What was the name of the source again? This was called Area 5150 by CRTC and Hornet. IBM PC CGA demo. Greetings to my leaked dudes. Okay, this is Future Crew Second Reality. Yeah, I think that one is my favorite too. See you, Barlan. I was not aware of that one, and that was incredibly impressive. Well, 93. Second Reality is one of your favorites. I did come across this one. I didn't watch the whole thing, but Second Reality came out the same year with first Doom. Area 5150 is pretty new. Yeah, I think someone said it was like from last year or something. Fighting evil by moonlight. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. So cold. I'm so cold. Bum bum. Oh yeah, I think this is DOS? Yeah, DOS. Oh, 3D. Nice! 2 programmers from Future Crew now work for AMD Graphics. Well, as they should. That's a lot of dimensions. Oh, more dice! Cool. It's so precious! Oh no. I like how it's jelly, like jiggly. It's taking me. It's taking me through space. It's taking me through the Milky Way. It's taking me through hyperdrive. Oh, it's hyperspace. Oh. It's taking me through Stargate. It does look like Stargate. It's through a wormhole. Oh my god. This one's quite hypnotic, you know? This will open your 5th eye. Please no. Please no. Yeah, I don't know how I'm so giggly about after everything that happened. Check the mod chat later for your elephant. Thank you, that one! My elephant gift! Well, yeah, because I already got 4. No 5th eye allowed? Come on. He's strong. Ding, 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 ding. Whoa! Oh my god, it's so long. Okay, probably won't watch this entire thing, but he's gonna take your Capri Sun. He's gonna take your whole everything. He's 30. Fighting game, Wakata. He looks like some kind of medieval fighting game, mayhaps. Trees. This guy. He's everywhere. Texture mapping. Many of the big mega demos are over 10 minutes long. Yeah, might die. Oh, you think the last 67 minutes are credits? Okay, that's good. I deserve a treat. I do, but don't do that. I always deserve a treat. What is happening? He's spinning all around. I will stay strong. I'm gonna treat myself to a nice tea latte. That's what I'll treat myself to. Oh my god, it's like mode 7. The flyby segment. Well, I know it when I see it. Yeah, that'll be good. Oh, like Go My Ego. This game looks like it's on drugs. This is not a game. This is like a demo. Hardware demo. Treat yourself to the whole video, but we won't watch all the credits. You made the army buys recipe and you're gonna go into food coma after stream. Did you like it? It's good. But no, I don't think they were on drugs when they made this. In fact, I think they were very lucid. I think you'd have to be. It's crazy. It was real 3D, high color counts when pseudo 3D was how things were generally done in games. It's crazy. It's good, right? Tasty. No, nerds did this. I mean... No, they're cool. It's a bouncy spring. Observe what some demo people get out of the hardware. Oh my god, the one we just saw, the 5150, guys. So crazy. Maybe they were trying to hit Bomber Peak with their blood alcohol, but other than that, no drugs. It's just wizards. Literal wizards. I think this is the closest you're gonna get to a wizard. A real wizard. Water. Water droplets. 10 seconds to transmission. What? Whoa! Oh my god! What? How do you do that? My eyes are open so wide right now, and there's something wrong with my tracking. It's just not registering, but my eyes are like... Blah. I see everything. This is crazy. When I'm straight on, it does, but not when I'm like looking off to the side. Yeah, I need a clock toggle. What is bouncy? It's an interesting image to make so bouncy and jiggly. If you show this to someone on their PC back in the day, they would think you are a wizard. So true. Whoa, 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 whoa. A plockle. Yeah. Whoa. That is crazy. What? Whoa! Future crew! Oh my god, I thought I was about to say future creep. Good job, future crew! Holy crap! Okay, then we got the credits. Wow! Patch, you guys! See you line, thanks for the super chat! Go round shooting! I don't know if I said that right. Wow! Wow! Incroyable. Would have been less impressive if they just used an actual time machine. Doing that 3D on a 1993 machine is incredibly impressive. Wow. This is the kind of thing you see in 90s trade shows where companies were showing off their prototype game consoles. But it seems like even like it seems like it should be later. Long credits because they credit the programmer of each part of the demo. Yeah, that's fair. And then they gotta give their greets. Gore. But anyway, I don't have to watch all that. But yeah, greets to all those guys, I guess. Where's my... Music. Oh, Kevin, did I miss you gifting a membership? Thank you so much for the gifted membership if I did. I don't have my chat thingy open anymore because I panicked. I panic closed everything earlier. Okay. Hi guys. Hi. So, what did you guys think? Pretty cool stuff, pretty interesting stuff, right? You guys like it? Hi! It was fun. Cool stuff. I will, oh, there's a little chat. Oops. Oops. Hold on. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, nothing happened. And thanks for the showcase. Thank you guys. One of the best I've done. Thank you. You want to make a Demoscene production someday? I think you could and you should. Sorry you haven't chatted much, still sick. No! Don't apologize for being sick or not chatting, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope all you sickos get better. This is the weirdest mix of nerdiest and coolest things you've ever seen. So cool, right? I was pretty mind blown just when I was doing the research, but now I'm like triple mind blown after seeing your guys' recommended one. Will any of the school gym footage make it into the VOD? Yes. Yeah. I will just cut the, you know, the part that's like corrupted pixels, and then we'll put the we can put the two parts together, and then I'll just re-upload the whole thing. I'll leave this part up though. Love this kind of retro stuff you do. I'm glad you guys liked it. Thank you. Well, I have to see. I want to see if the first part is available to download yet. Have your computer checked later to make sure it's fit to stream. Wait, what do you mean have my computer checked? Hello, Fusion! Epic stream, yay! Not sure you would have ever looked at this stuff otherwise. And you know what? I didn't really, oh, the... Thanks for the hug! I didn't even really know about it till recently, until some of you guys started mentioning Demoscene stuff. I did not know it was a thing at all. And I was so surprised that, so many of these, like, you know, hacks or... and stuff like that, kind of came from the Demoscene stuff. Really cool. Really, really neat. Thank you guys for the hugs. Thank you. Went into the stream completely blind to the subject. Glad I got to know it. I'm glad I was able to teach you guys a little something. Sorry if there was anything that I'm not as knowledgeable about. But I tried to explain it the best I could, and yeah, very fun. And thank you guys for supporting me and helping, you know, cheering me on and helping me stay composed for the whole presentation. I really appreciate that a lot. When all else is saying thank you guys. Thank you guys very much. Yeah, I was gonna check if this was available to grab. Okay, it is. Okay, I'm downloading part 1 right now. Sadly, I think you can only download it in 720p, I believe. So it's going to end up being like slightly lower quality. I hope that's okay. And then I'll download this part as well. Thank you for doing such a fun and interesting stream for us. You're so welcome. If you want the full 1080 get YouTube download, I can't because it's privated. You guys don't mind some crunchy pixels? Okay. Good. This is I can only download it via YouTube because the VOD is privated, so this is how we're gonna have to do it. Can I get it just fine? It's privated. You have to use unofficial tools to get 1080p. Yeah, I mean, yeah, YouTube, you know. That's how they operate, which is stupid. You can still get the 1080p using YouTube DLP with cookies. What? I don't even know what that means. I just have like a YouTube GUI thing. I don't know how to do more than that. How would you rate your chair now? It's been one stream. Well, the chair that I have is for my other computer, so I still rate it a 10 out of 10. 10 plus. Thank you for going through the trouble to keep the archive. Well, of course. And Uh, 720p is fine. Yeah, I don't know how to do it otherwise. I've never, I think 720p is okay. 10 out of 10. It's not what it says on your tab. Oh! Right. Oh, that new chair. Yeah, you guys will be fine with 720p. You know, that's how we all did it back in whatever year that was. How many Planet Back massages are tax deductible if you work in an office or work sitting all day? No. No! There's a chair. Oh, you guys, your chair shenanigans. Yeah, that new chair. Yeah, it's amazing. And what a great purchase for my business and my career. The mythical, yeah, like 2016. Yeah. I'll go. I'll go. Just gonna get up the nerve, you know. But now I've got like a bunch of other stuff on my plate, so now I'm like, it's the lowest on my priority list. Hope your new stair works out for you. Hope do you like your new hair? Glad you finally have a nice chair for strictly business purposes. I am too. It's really, really comfy and really good for my back. Chair, thank you, Ami cat tweet, then recline. Oh yeah, let me show you the doodle I did. Thanks for the nut and thanks for the extra hug. Oh, by the way, the rest of my waiting rooms are up. Sorry for the wait. I was just only slacking on doing it this week because it was hard to sit at my desk. But they're up now. And let me show you my little doodle. Oh, first of all, see you later, Abby. See you, Kayla. First of all, let me show you my OC. Oh, it's a proper chair, alright. My OC? His name's Mike. Do not steal. Nan. Here's Ami Cat. Mickey Mouse. You do have an OC. I just made him yesterday, but yeah, I do. Now I do. Looks familiar? Impossible. Okay, and then look! It's Ami Cat sitting in an improper fashion on her new chair. Ah! It's silly. It's cute. I didn't actually do that, by the way. Turn it upside down. Looks like she's doing a Sailor Moon move. I don't want to do that because it's gonna expose all my drawing mistakes. I should try it. No wonder why your back hurts. No, I didn't actually do it, but I kind of want to. Can I do it right now on this chair? No, I won't do that. I'm gonna break my back. I'm gonna slip a disc. You got the chair to do the opposite of this? Yeah. Those wheels will eat your hair up. They so would. Have you ever like looked in your wheels to see how much freaking hair gets trapped in there? It's crazy. He just went public domain this week. I don't know what you're talking about. Sarah Jamie wondered, does Ami Cat have human ears or not? Originally I drew the human ears, but then I took them off because I was like, yeah, 2 pairs of ears. Not weird. How many bubbly cans are in your old chair wheels? Oh, that sort of stuff doesn't fit. It's just cat fur and hair. Really? You had to cut out of the wheel when you had long hair. Yes, I have to do that as well. Like, pull out with pliers. Robert Rat. Michael? Michael? I don't know. I can't think of anything clever. Michael Morbius. What about headphone cables? I do not keep my audio equipment on the floor. Well, no, I don't. Wait. Okay, I have like amps on the floor. I got some amps. I got some. You know, within reason. Within reason. Vincent Vermin. Come on, I got amps. You know, I got 2 amps. You know, it's all the equipment's on the floor. Ooh, for me. Not ants. I'm not you. No, I don't have creatures in my web. Except buckles. But you guys aren't creatures. You are delightful little morsels. Charles Entertainment Cheese. Audio cabling is attracted to chair wheels. They don't even have to be in the same room. I think they do. Within reason, yes. Having amps on a floor is within reason. Where else you gonna put them? They're heavy. I got big ol' orange amp. You're using her Hofner base as a step stool. Is that code for a dehumidifier? On other amps, but they have to start on the floor. It's their black, not orange. Oh. You said amps. People almost never put amps anywhere but the floor. There's like nowhere else to put it. Multiple cups of stale coffee on top of her orange branded amps. No. There is a box on top of it. I randomly want to point out the second reality demo. It's more impressive than it looks like. Fire Sword scene, for example, is fully ray traced. Oh, it looked very impressive. It's like Minecraft, you just delete the one under it. Yeah. How putting your amp on your desk mini fridge? What would I do with the mini fridge, For all the cups, I have 1 mug for my tea. I have an unopened can of bubbly, and I have my water bottle, you guys. I am all cleaned up in here. It's not a box of cups. It's not a box of cups. Okay, I'm gonna go, you guys. I'm freaking starving, and I will start to... Oh, it's finished downloading. And I will start to splice things together for you guys. Yeah, the cold bubbly would be nice. Seems like kind of a waste of electricity, though. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I have 2 streams tomorrow. I have Azimer. We're gonna read some Winnie the Pooh. And I have also... it is Mirrors, I believe. We're gonna play tomorrow. Yeah, Mirrors tomorrow. Okay, so double stream them tomorrow. And then on Friday, I have karaoke. I'm gonna sing all the songs I covered in the past year. And then on Saturday, Metal Gear Solid 2, baby. Let's go. Excited for the rest of the week. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Earlier spider time for Azimer. But otherwise, same spider time, same spider channel. Thank you guys so much for your support and your kindness. And for cheering me on always. I appreciate that. Thank you so much to all of the regulars and irregulars and everyone who stopped by for the first time. Thank you very much to all the VOD watchers and VOD commenters and the chatters and lurkers. And thank you so much to all of my Dreamweavers, Buckles, Spiderlings, and everybody who gifted memberships and donated and renewed their memberships during this stream. I really appreciate you guys' support a lot. And I'll see you tomorrow. We're gonna have a fun day, okay? Otsukaresamiya. Oyasumiya. Bye bye.